What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, iPalmBeach Babes, back at it again with another e-juice review. And today what we're talking about is Velour Vapor Co. Yes, the next up in the series of Velour Vapor Co. line that we're doing over here. We'll be finishing out throughout the rest of this week. And today we kind of got a 2-for-1, and the reason why it's a 2-for-1 is virtually the same thing, in which we'll get into it more. First things first, let's go ahead and do a little shout out. Shout out to TVS E-Liquids for sending me out this entire line for the purpose of a fair and unbiased review. Go ahead and check them out on Instagram at TVS_E-Liquid. Check them out, give them a follow, like their photos and all that good jazz. The next thing I want to go ahead and clarify is in my past 2 videos or so, I went ahead and I said you could pick up and email them at TVS_E-Liquids@AOL.com. I want to go ahead and correct myself. I made a little bit of a mistake. It's actually TVSEliquid@AOL.com. I'll leave the correct link in the description below, so I apologize again to TVS for that. But I'll leave all the descriptions, and I thought I'd make up for it. It's definitely worth shouting out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and kind of do 2-for-1 in which I was stating. We're going to be taking a look at 2 flavors, virtually the exact same. The difference is one is menthol, and the other one is just your solid. And today, the flavor we're taking a look at is Patesque Tart, or Patesque Tart. I'm Puerto Rican. This is a French word, so excuse me if I butcher it, but Patesque or Patesque is actually French for watermelon, which makes sense because this e-juice company is based out of there in Louisiana. I believe it's Hammond, Louisiana. And so it makes sense with like the French quarters and everything like that. That's the theme they're going for. So yeah, excuse me if I butcher the name. So pretty much like I said, this is French for watermelon and tart. Now the tart, you're asking, why is it tart? Where's that flavor coming from? The description below is that it is a Louisiana grown sweet ripe watermelon with a tart raspberry kind of undertone with it. And let's take a look at the packaging. Now the packaging, similar exactly to this, comes with a childproof cap. I just lost mine. Yeah. But it also comes with your correct labels over here on the side, which is definitely great. Your little everything here, your barcode for your batch number and all that. Correct warnings. I got mine in the 3-nic, and they sell a 60 ml on ejuices.com for about $24.99. So go ahead and check that out. Now, let's go ahead and take a vape off this, and I'll give you guys my thoughts. Oh, wait. First, smell test. Okay, so on the smell, what I'm getting, I'm not getting a watermelon scent. Definitely getting raspberry. But I already have it pre-dripped in the Athena Squonk, and like I said before, we're going to be using the Athena Squonk to go ahead and do the entire line and keep it at a very fair and level playing field. So let's go ahead and take a toke off this. Okay, so what I'm tasting, on the inhale, I'm tasting a authentic, ripe watermelon with a tart raspberry, like right after. It hits you right after. On the exhale, I'm tasting, not necessarily watermelon, but on the exhale, I'm tasting a sweet raspberry. The sweet watermelon fragments probably mixed in with the raspberry is what I'm thinking, and that kind of gives it that sweet raspberry exhale. This type of watermelon is not like your gummy bear watermelon. It's not artificial. It's very authentic. It's the real deal. You don't smell it in the bottle, but you definitely taste it in here. Just a nice, refreshing vape. And what I have it doing now, I take all the e-liquids that I review, I go ahead and I throw them in my smock TFV8. And the reason why I do this is because, and I have the Q4 coils in here if anybody's wanting to know. I put all the vapes that I consider to be an all-day vape, and I have it in here because I want to see if it gunks up the coils. I also want to see if the flavor is still pretty good on this, and I also want to see if it's an all-day vape. So let's go ahead. Yeah. Flavor comes through beautifully on these Q4 coils. I'm a fan of it. I know it's subjective. Everybody's subjective. Fuck off. But it is really, really, really good. Now, like I said, with the Patesque Ice, this flavor, it's the exact same thing with a menthol to it. So I'm smelling raspberries and like a spearmint. That's what I'm getting from this. Let's go ahead and drip right in here and give it a toke. Yeah, definitely, definitely getting that spearmint. But it's not overwhelming. But I'll tell you one positive about this if you don't like menthol and you're into custards and desserts. One good thing about having a flavor like this is it still kind of has, not necessarily a custardy flavor, but it has that fulfilling flavor, I would like to say, that custards kind of have. So if you have vapor's tongue, or if you have the fucking flu, or if you have some type of sinus congestion going on, this will definitely clear you up. Just a nice refreshing. I taste more of a refreshing watermelon on the inhale. On the exhale, I'm tasting a little bit of that spearmint, but it's more subtle in with a sweet raspberry on the exhale. Now, being that they're pretty much the exact same fucking flavor, just with the difference of the menthol in this one, I rated them the same. Like I always do, a scale of 1 through 10, 10 being the highest, the best. For flavor, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 7 out of 10 for both. Just because I do like that authentic watermelon. I haven't had too many of them, and it's just a nice new pull. I personally, I prefer the the candy kind of watermelon, but it's definitely what the description says. So if this is something you're interested in, check it out. It would be for you if you like that authentic watermelon. For clouds, it is a 70 VG 30 PG blend, so I go ahead and I give it a 7 out of 10. Obviously, I think we all know this by now. The higher the VG, the more clouds you're going to get, but just for shits and giggles, I'll go ahead and do another cloud. Yeah, so definitely a 7 out of 10 there. I also get pretty good clouds off the TFV8. One thing I wanted to point out, because like I said, I like to use it as an all day. I put it in the Aspire Breeze, the menthol one, just simply because me personally, I don't like to use menthol every single day as a daily, and it gunks up coils real quick. But I do have a new coil in the Aspire Breeze, and I keep it in here. The wife absolutely loves it. I do like it. I tend to go to it frequently, just when I get tired of one flavor. It tricks my taste buds. It keeps them always guessing. So good clouds I'm getting off that. So like I said, it is a 7 out of 10. Now, when we talk about throat hits, I don't like fucking throat hits. I give the worst throat hit I've ever had a 10 out of 10, and the least amount of throat hit, the lowest score. So I'm actually going to give this a 2 out of 10 because for me personally, it is non-existent. Like, again, I said it multiple times. Everything is subjective, so you may take to this and think it has an unbearable throat hit, but I just don't see that happening with this particular or these particular e-juices that I have. What else? What else? What else? What else? We did the smell. We did. Okay, what do I like? Pros and cons. Let's start off with pros. Pros, I like that it's kind of that authentic watermelon that you're getting. You're not getting a candy. It's refreshing. It's something different. It's something new. To me personally, at least. I do like that it has a nice raspberry. I'm not into raspberry flavors, but again, this is something that's new, and I like it. For me personally, it's new. So I like that it's a different twist. Of course, I love these bottles. These little Gorilla bottles here, 60 ml Gorilla bottles. And the reason is because when you're done with the e-liquid, you can use it for something else. I love the child-proof safe cap for the FDA. Get them off our ass. And that's really it. I like the barcodes, everything about it. I really do like it. Again, excuse me if I butcher the name. Patesque, I think it's called. You can pick up a bottle of both of these on ejuices.com. They're selling 60 ml right now for about $24.99. Right now it's out of stock. It's a relatively new company. So just keep your eye out. I'll leave all the descriptions like that in the link below. All that in the links below. That's really it, people. That's all I got for you. If you haven't already, if you found this content informative, you like the content, please go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I'll have more content coming, and as time progresses, I'll have better lighting, better effects, more editing, better camera, all that shit. But I just want to get the point across and start now. So really, people, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and shout out against TVS E-Liquids for sending me out this these e-juice lines. Definitely go ahead and check them out. Their Instagram is TVS_E-Liquid AOL.com. I think you could search that in with the email, but if not, just search the name TVS_eLiquid. It'll pop up on the Instagram. Also, that is their email address. It's tvseliquid@aol.com. I'll make sure I have the correct email in the description below. So that's really it. Let me go ahead and take one more token. I'm out of here, people. Have a happy Monday.